Okay, guys, I just want to get on here for a few minutes. Now, I titled It Doesn't Matter what they have to say, and I'm talking about black men, because I hear this a lot about some black women say that, when they see black women act a fool, no matter what she calls herself, pro black, BWE, whatever she calls herself. It's a common thing among those ladies. I've heard it quite a few times from a lot of black women, and they'll say, "Oh goodness, they're just giving these guys more to say. They're giving black men more to talk about. They're giving them reason to talk about us." And this is what I have to say: it shouldn't matter what they think at this point because they have let their communities drown. They have let their communities sink all the way underwater, and they have no plans on doing anything about it. They have no plans on mentoring boys. They have no plans on doing anything. Okay, the community is for the male. Okay, this was a patriarchy. Okay, the community was supposed to be for the male, and they sat back and let it drown. They interracially dated in droves, especially after segregation ended, because they've been doing it. But after segregation ended, they left in droves. I mean, I think the rates between what you call it, the marriages between the unions between the black men and white women went up over 90% between the end of segregation and the early 2000s. I think it went up over 90%. So they left their communities. They abandoned their children. And of course, I'm not talking about all of them, but too many. Okay, there's a 77% out of wedlock birth rate, but they want to tell you that other men see you as a fetish, but then they won't marry you either. Other men are marrying black women, though. Okay, other groups of men are marrying black women more than black men are at this time. Okay, and so I say that to say that well, it should not matter what they have to say. I mean, I understand where these ladies are coming from, but a group of people who, especially, sorry, that's the phone ringing. Okay, it stopped. But a group of people who have let their community drown and then blame all of their problems on women and white supremacy. Okay, and then abandon their children in droves, and they can say all they want, but they abandon their children from non-black women too. Okay, you know, a group of it's so much to say. It's so much to say. So I say that to say that it should not matter what they have to say, because I'm not going to go down the list of all of their flaws. I mean, I think we're pretty much aware. I think, like I said before, the whole world knows about it. I can go anywhere in the world, any country, any continent, and they know the truth, especially about Black American men. That's just how bad their reputation is. Okay, that I can go anywhere in the world and somebody knows about Black American men. That's just how bad the reputation is. Okay, so that's why I say it does not matter what they have to say. And really, there are so many reasons why they're running the mouth the way they do. I believe a major reason also is because they know how the world looks at them, and they want the world to see Black women as worse. And also, of course, to tear down your spirits. Okay. And then they don't want you to go anywhere. They just want to, just want to keep you from rising, you know. But, unless these people, are more productive doing something for you, like if it's a group of people that provide, that build up their communities, then it would matter what they think. But a group of people who abandon children in droves, who don't marry the women they get pregnant, okay, and this is Black and non-Black women, okay, you know, abandon their households, let their community sink. A group of people who do things like that, it really should not matter what they have to say, even if they're speaking a lot of truth. Even though a lot of things they say about Black women are pretty much true, at this point, it should not even matter really what they believe. Okay, you can take what they say and transmute it into something good. If you see what they're saying is some truth, then if you think it relates to you, then I can see you transmuting this and turning into something better, and working on yourself, but not because you're trying to impress them, only because you heard something that they might have said that stood out, and it's something you might want to work on. Well, then do it for you, but don't change to stop them from talking, because I don't care if you're perfect. I don't care if you're perfect, Patty. They're going to talk about you anyway. Okay, because it's just in their hearts to do. Okay. So yeah. So when people say, "Oh, it's just giving black men more to talk about," I don't care if you were perfect. They will talk about you anyway, because they just don't like their own women. That's just the bottom line. And literally, it's to the point of hatred. So it's nothing that you're going to do right. And that's why I say not worry about what they even have to say, especially when they haven't really done much for their communities. Okay. And then turn around and blame all of their ills on black women and white supremacy. I wouldn't care what they have to say, because they don't have much to offer. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, and it's nothing wrong. I understand what those ladies are saying. Like I said before, I get what they're saying, but these guys on social media are the last group of people I would worry about what they think. Okay. But anyway, like I said, that'll be it.